for yoga. I know the Patriots game is on, so it is exciting, but I'm glad that we'll do a little yoga first, and then you can watch the game if you want. So we're gonna get started in a seated position. So find a comfortable seat. I'll start the music and we will get started. Okay. I think you can, I should leave this here. I think that you can see me. All right, so we're gonna sit down and get started. Seated. I'm gonna cross my legs. And just rest your hands down on your knees, palms facing down. Root down through your sit bones, press them into the ground to give your spine a little more space to sit up nice and tall. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and then relax them down and just notice what changed in your body when you did that. A lot of times when we're feeling stressed, we've got a lot going on, our shoulders tend to start creeping up towards our ears. It's just a natural reaction to stress. And it's important that we allow our shoulders to rest naturally to remind ourselves that we're okay. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if that feels okay for you. And just begin to drop into your body. Notice how your physical body might be feeling today. Notice your brain and what thoughts you might be having or experiencing. Maybe you're excited, maybe you're feeling calm, maybe you're feeling worried or anxious. All that is okay. It's just something to notice. And then finally, notice how your heart is feeling. What emotions are you experiencing? Again, all of that is perfectly normal and fine. It's just something good to notice. We're going to take a deep breath in through our nose. Breathe all the way in, fill all the way up. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. Bring both of your hands to your heart. Place your right palm and then your left palm onto your heart. And press just hard enough where you can feel your heart beating, but not too hard. Notice your chest rise and fall with your breath. And then the gentle pattern of your heart beating underneath. That gentle pattern is always there. And it's always something that you can notice to help bring you back to where you are. Take one last deep breath in through your nose. And then big sigh out of your mouth. Okay, blink your eyes open. We're going to start stretching our arms and our chest. So we're going to take a deep breath in, fill all the way up through your nose, stretch up like you're inflating a balloon, and then blow out your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. Arch your spine and give yourself a hug. Breathe in, get big. And breathe out, give yourself a hug. Breathe in, get big, maybe look up this time, expand as much as you can, and then breathe out, hug. Last time like this, breathe in, and breathe out. Great job. Okay, come on up. Nice job. Stretch your arms out to the side as wide as you can make them. Stretch them out to the side as wide as you can make them. Press your palms out as if you are pressing against the wall. This will feel a little bit tight, or maybe you'll feel a lot of sensation in your arms, especially if you've been working on the computer a lot. So press, 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 and then let your hands relax. Keep your arms out. Very good. Press, lift your palms and press as if you're pressing against the wall, and then let your palms relax. And if your arms get tired, you can just take a break. Once more like that. Press, 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 press against the wall. Really press with every finger, and then let your hands relax. Let your arms down for a second to relax. Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Remind yourself you're okay. Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Very good. Okay. Bring your hands and clasp them together. Interlace your fingers in front of your heart. And then turn your hands and your palms and press forward and then up. Very good. And it's okay to leave your elbows bent here if that feels better. If you can go straight, you can do that, but bent is totally fine. Press up as far as you can. And then imagine that you have paint on your palms and you're going to paint a circle on the ceiling. So you're going to circle out and imagine that you're painting a circle on the ceiling. You can go maybe clockwise to start, the direction of a clock. Beautiful job. And then pause. Bring your hands down. Let them rest. Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Nice job, everyone. Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Okay, we're gonna interlace once more. This time, try to switch the interlace. If you know you always put your left hand on top, try your right hand on top. Turn your palms, press them forward and lift them up. This time we're gonna go the other direction. We're gonna counterclockwise this time. So counterclockwise, painting a circle on the ceiling. Your imagination. Very good, everyone. Nice job. And it's okay to rest if your arms get tired, right? This is hard work. Even though it's slow movement, it's hard work. You're doing a great job. Okay, this time, cactus your arms out. Nice and big. Good. And then sweep them down, back, forward, and up. And then cactus them out one last time. Really good. Stretching and opening up your shoulders and your chest. Great work. Okay, we're gonna come to hands and knees for tabletop position. So you can just swing your knees around. Make sure you can see me. Good. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And you can leave your toes tucked or untuck them, your choice. Press down evenly into all 10 fingers and your feet. And then on a breath in, arch your spine, lift your head, lift your tailbone for cow pose. On a breath out, arch your spine the opposite way, drop your head, tuck your tailbone for cat. Breathe in, drop your belly, lift your head, lift your tailbone. Breathe out, arch your spine, drop your head. And keep going like that. Breathe in for cow. Nice job, everyone. Breathe out for cat. We'll do 2 more. Really getting our good neck stretch in. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Bring your hips and sit them close to your feet. Now, it might be more comfortable if you tuck your toes first. Your hips will get closer to your feet. You can decide what's best. And then allow your head to rest down either on the floor or on your palms. And just rest in child's pose. It is important to let your body rest. We're always going all the time. It's important to allow rest too.
Breathe in so that you feel your lungs expand against your legs. And then breathe out. One more like that. Deep breath in, fill up your lungs and feel your rib cage expanding beautifully with all that nice breath. And then breathe out.
And then slowly come back up to tabletop position. We'll do a few leg stretches. I had a request. Okay, so reach your right leg back behind you and drop your toes to the floor so that your toes are on the floor. Very good. And then slowly rock back and forth, opening up the back of that leg. You should feel a good stretch in your hamstring and your calf and maybe your ankle. And then you're going to lift that leg up and then circle out your ankle. One direction, very good, and then stop and go the other direction. Might be easier to go one direction. Give them both a try. Very good. All right. Bend your knee and then try to kick the ceiling for 1 to strengthen those legs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Bring both your knees down, back where they were, and then come on up for a second to sit on your heels. Very good. Okay. Reach both hands up. Take your right hand, bring it back behind you for a little twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Very good. And then swing that right arm back, forward and up. Reach up nice and tall, and then we'll just go the other direction. Left arm back, twist to the left, right arm forward. And then that's swing that left arm forward and up. Great job. Okay, come back to tabletop position, and we will do the left leg. So the left leg now is going to stretch out behind you, toes on the floor. Very good. Nice positions. Really great job, everyone. Okay. Slowly rock back and forth to stretch out the back of that leg. Sometimes if you go too fast, you might not feel as much of a stretch. Sometimes slow is better. Sometimes faster is better. Everybody's body is different on each day. As the weather starts to get cooler and we transition further into fall, it's important that we allow ourselves the time to kind of slow down. Okay, lift that left leg up and then circle out your ankle. One direction. Very good. And then pause and circle it the other direction. Again, just notice maybe one direction is harder to go in. You might feel some creaks, that's all good. Okay, bend that knee, and we're gonna stamp the ceiling 5 times. 1, 2, very good, 3, 4, and 5, nice job. You can come back and sit up on your knees. You can tuck your toes under, and then slowly come on up to stand. Nice job. Okay. We're gonna plant our feet so they are like an 11. Stand up nice and tall, that long spine. Lift your shoulders here, and then let them drop. Remind yourself it's okay. Take a deep breath in, go all the way up. Open your mouth, side out. All right, let's keep moving. Reach your arms out to the side and up. Palms touch overhead. Hands come to your heart. Nice job. Reach them down, out, and up. And then palms come down. Great. This time, reach them out and up. Palms touch overhead. As your hands come through heart center, bend your knees and slowly fold forward. Allow a big bend in the knee. Let your head relax. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then slowly roll all the way up to stand. Nice job. All right, we'll do that once more. Reach your arms out and up, palms touch overhead. This time, I want you to bend your knees and sink your hips into chair pose. Hands come to your heart. Beautiful job. And we'll hold that for 2 breaths. You can do it like you're sitting in a chair. And release. Let your hands come down, unbend the knees, and start back in mountain pose. Great job. Reach those arms out and up. Stretch up, maybe look up. And then as hands come through heart center, bend your knees this time and fold forward again. This time I want you to clasp opposite elbows. So grab your elbows if you can, if that feels okay. And then allow your head to relax and sway back and forth like a rag doll. This should feel like a good release. Opening up your spine and your neck. Man, I wish I could stay here all day. This feels good. Okay, and then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up to stand. Nice job. Palms by your side. Great job. Okay, we're gonna do warrior number 2. Warrior number 2. So come to stand on one side of your mat. I kind of have to stand a little bit of an angle just because of my space. So you're gonna start with your left leg today. Start with your left leg. Take a giant step forward. The back heel is going to seal down at an angle. And your hips are allowed to stay open, right? Our chest is open and our hips are open. That left knee, and make sure that your knees and your hips and everything are comfortable and they feel safe. Press down equally into each foot, and then when you're ready, your arms come out nice and strong and straight by your side. Very good. Make sure that you're aware of your ribs and you're holding them and you're using your belly to keep your body up. Very good. You can gaze over that left hand. Flip your front palm and reach it up and back for peaceful warrior. Nice job. And then bring that left palm, if it's okay for you, your left forearm to your left thigh, and then reach your right arm up for side angle pose. This is a pretty intense stretch for your side body, so if it feels better to have your hand here, you can do that too, okay? Just see what works for you. Maybe you reach your arm overhead. That feels good. See what feels good for your body. And then slowly come on all the way up. And then turn all 10 toes to face the front. Very good. Reach your arms out to the side, nice and big, get as big as you can, and then give yourself a hug. Breathe in, get big. Breathe out, give yourself a hug. Nice job. Okay, this time we're gonna turn our right toes. We're just gonna turn our right toes to the side. We're gonna do the warrior number 2 on the opposite side, and then you're gonna adjust your back foot. Very good. Now check your hips, check your knees, make sure everything feels okay and safe, and then you're gonna bend into that right knee. Press down equally into each foot. Your back foot gets as much weight as your front foot does. Your hips are open, your chest is open, and then when you're ready, you open up your arms nice and wide. You should feel strong in warrior poses. They emit strength. They tell your body that you are strong because you are. Nice job, everyone. One more breath. Flip your right palm and reach it up and back for peaceful warrior. So you're getting a good stretch in your right side. And then carefully bring that right forearm or your right hand, whatever's more comfortable for you, and then reach that left arm up. So now you're getting the opposite side body stretch. Stretching out the side body is good because it opens up the capacity for our lungs to breathe nice and deeply. Maybe you can reach your arm up closer to your ear, see how that feels. And then come all the way back up. And then you can just bring both your feet to touch. Shake it out. Good job. Okay, we'll do one kind of twisting activity, and then we're going to sit all the way down. Reach your arms forward. Just like we did when we were kneeling, we're going to do the same activity. So you're going to take, I think it's your left hand on the screen. Take your left hand back and then twist to the left. Right arm forward. Very good. Bring that left arm forward. Reset your spine. And then bring your right arm back. Twist to the right. Left arm forward. Come on back. And then we're going to go right into chair pose. Are you ready? So we're going to bend our knees, sink our hips. Pause for chair. Sit a little bit lower. Sit a little bit lower. Sit all the way down. Great job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lie all the way down and hug our knees into our chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Okay. Plant both your feet on the floor, knees are bent. Head is resting on the ground, nothing to look at. Arms are resting straight down by your side. Make sure your shoulders are not up near your ears. Allow them to relax again. Be mindful of those shoulders. Place your palms flat down on the ground so you can use your arms to help you. Make sure your feet are planted, and then slowly and carefully on a breath in, lift your hips for bridge pose. So you're using your legs and your arms and your shoulders and your bum to lift up your hips. Hold it for one more breath, and then on a breath out, slowly lower back down. We're going to do two more like that. So we're starting from our tailbone, and we're imagining that we're lifting our spine vertebrae by vertebrae from our tailbone. Bridge pose. Hold that, and then on a breath out, release. Bring your hips back down and reset. And last one, press into your palms on the floor and your feet, and slowly use your muscles carefully to lift your hips. Bridge pose. And then bring your hips back down. Nice work. Take your right leg and try to make a figure four with your legs. So you're going to bring your right ankle on top of your left leg for figure four, our hip stretch. Figure four. Now this is good. So your right leg is bent and you're opening up the hip, and your left leg is bent and the foot is on the floor. If this feels good, you can stay here. If you want more of a stretch, you can reach for your left thigh and hug it a little bit closer to your chest. This might be too intense, and you can just leave your foot on the floor if that's the case. Just a gentle hip stretch here. These are important stretches to do, especially if we're sitting a lot during the day. Okay. Carefully put that left foot back down if you had lifted it. And then gently remove your right leg and stretch it up to the ceiling. Circle out your ankle, one direction, pause, and then circle it out the other direction. Good. Hug that right knee into your chest this time. And maybe extend the left leg long on the ground. See how that feels. Just hugging one knee into your chest. Great job. Hug both knees in, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, plant both feet back down on the ground. This time you're going to take your left ankle, bend the knee, and place it on top of your right thigh. This is the opposite side, figure 4. Very good, everyone. This might be enough of a hip stretch. This might be very intense. If you want more of a stretch, you reach forward for your right leg and see if you can bring the knee a little closer to your body. And just breathe here. Hip stretches can be really intense, but they're good for you. They let you release your stress. Make sure you breathe into those spaces. One more breath here. And then carefully place the right foot down if you lifted it. And then carefully lift your left foot off your right leg and stretch it up high towards the ceiling. So your left leg is straight. Very good. Circle out your ankle again, one direction, and then the other direction. Now you might notice that this sensation is very different from when we had our leg behind us, because you're using different muscles this time. Very good. Now bend that knee and hug it into your chest. One leg hug. If you want, you can extend your right leg long for an even bigger stretch. Deep breaths in, and then hug both knees in. Rock and roll side to side. And then maybe you drop your knees over to the right side of your body for a gentle twist. If you have room, you can tee out your arms or cactus them out. Maybe you look over your left shoulder for a little bit of a neck stretch. Good spinal twist to wring out any tension. And then come on back up to center. And then reset your spine, pause for a minute. And then drop your knees over to the left side of your body. Spinal twist. And respect the differences in your sides. Right? One side might be a lot tighter than the other one. That is okay. Don't force anything. You tee your arms out or cactus them. Allow your body to feel heavy. Maybe you can look over your right shoulder, allowing your neck to relax and have a stretch. Breathing and expanding your lungs and your rib cage. And then slowly come on back to center. Reset your spine. And then extend your legs long and your arms long. And now we're in Shavasana. And before we rest, we'll do one last thing together. We'll take a deep breath in and fill all the way up. Hold that. Sip in a little bit more air. Hold that. And then open your mouth and a big sigh out. Close your eyes if you feel safe. And allow your body to rest. No more effort. Shavasana. Begin to take a little deeper breath into your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, you can plant one foot onto the floor and then the other foot. And then gently roll to one side. And then carefully and gently lift your body up. And we'll start the same, we'll end the same way we started. In our seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did a beautiful job. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open your mouth side out. Namaste. Great job, everyone. Thank you.